Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Assalamu alaikum. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're doing good with best of your health. Thanks for joining the session. I'm Shakil Ahmed from eLearning Center, Jazan University. If you don't mind, a short and very kind reminder for all of you that please keep silent your mobile devices so it won't distract you from the online session, because you know the in online session self motivation is more important, so you can have more interesting like a topic ahead, and I'm gonna share a lot of different stuff with you guys, so it won't distract you if your devices are silent over there. Faculty professional development is always a key to a success for any kind of organization. But the question is how blended learning in the context of faculty professional development represents a strategic and modern approach to enhance teaching. Basically, this model integrates traditional faculty development methods such as workshops and seminars with online resources, creating a comprehensive and flexible learning environment for the faculty. Through blended learning, faculty members can engage in collaborative discussions. They can access relevant digital content and participate in interactive online modules. And all these activities can cater to their specific professional development needs. So that is really important that today we're going to have a lot of different discussions about the blended learning, as well as how you can have the technology to engage the students inside the classroom. And by using the technology, how faculty can have the professional development for themselves as well. So keep in touch. By end of the session, there is really interesting things gonna share with you that especially I gonna discuss, and giving you a practical experience that how you can get a free certification from the Microsoft as well as from the Google. So there are both platforms are offering different kind of free certifications for the educators, for the teachers, for the trainers, so you can apply and nominate yourself for these kind of like certification. So if you get through by providing all kind of informations, and you would be easily get the certification by end of the end of the completing your course by Microsoft or Google. So stay tuned by end of the session. We have to discuss that there is one significant advantage of employing blended learning in faculty professional development is its ability to accommodate the diverse learning preferences for like different kind of preferences for instructors. There is no need to discuss about blended learning a lot, because from the COVID and after pandemic, especially the e-learning, online learning and blended learning is a common term we have used a lot. And e-learning and online learning, definitely everything, all the technology being used to teach or learn or get the knowledge for yourself, or you're going to share everything with your students. So all these platforms, if you are going definitely after the pandemic, we all came to know that there is a difference between face-to-face and online learning. But if you combine them, the best of the both of the things, for example, you have a lot of different knowledge sharing inside or face-to-face inside classrooms. But by using the technology, you can take a lot of benefits. For example, you can send them the assignments online. Using the LMS system, you can create the e-exam system. You can have a lot of different options, which can be discussions, forums, many things you can create and engage your students by using the technology. So if you are inside the classroom, you're spreading some kind of knowledge face to face and giving them some kind of activities by engaging the different type of technology tools. So that is called blended learning. Now, the thing is that with the mix of face-to-face workshops and online resources, faculty members can choose the format that best suits their individual learning styles and schedules. So this flexibility is particularly crucial in addressing the various needs of diverse faculty population, and it is permitting for personalized and self-paced learning experience as well. Blended learning also facilitates the spreading of up-to-date information and best practices in education. Online components enable faculty to assess the latest research findings and teaching strategies and technological advancements at their convenience, and by ensuring that professional development remains current and relevant. That is another important point for this one. That additionally, the collaborative nature of blended learning promotes a sense of community among faculty members, and it is supporting knowledge sharing and the exchange of innovative teaching techniques as well. Furthermore, the integration of technology in faculty professional development through blended learning can lead to increased efficiency and cost effectiveness. How? Institutions can optimize resources by reducing the need for extensive travel and logistical arrangements associated with traditional workshops. Moreover, the online component allows faculty to revisit materials and engage in continuous learning. It can reinforcing like concept introduced during face-to-face sessions. So how you can take the advantage, like as landscape of higher education continues to evolve, the adoption of blended learning in faculty professional development becomes an essential strategy for empowering teachers with the skills and knowledge. In this exploration of faculty professional development through blended learning, we explore into the essential components of faculty training that empower teachers to excel in the digital domain of higher education. From pedagogical shifts to technical proficiencies, this discussion uncovers the keys to binding the full potential of e-learning for both teachers and students alike. So here is a question that why technology is important in higher education and how it can help to the students as well as for the faculty member for their, professional development. As we understand that technology has the potential to transform the traditional teaching and learning process. It can eliminate the barriers to education imposed by space and time, dramatically expand access to lifelong learning. So students no longer have to meet in the same place at the same time to learn together from an instructor. So it is timeless and spaceless activities. So you can gather them anytime. You can send them different activities, or you can give them a time. For example, you can give them 24-hour or 48-hour to solve any kind of assignments. So there is no need for them to gather on one place, and they don't need a specific time to start and their assignments. So here we're gonna discuss a lot of different things that how increase students, how by using the technology can increase the students' engagement and teamwork and collaboration benefits, and how you can prepare students for life after graduation. So everything we're gonna discuss in detail. So let's have a look about the increased student engagement, how we can do it. Like technology in higher education enhances students' engagement by providing interactive and dynamic learning experiences through multimedia content, online discussions, and interactive platforms. Students are normally more actively involved in the learning process, and this engagement promotes a deeper understanding of course materials and encourages a more hands-on learning environment. So technology facilitates teamwork and collaboration among students as well. Online collaboration tools that can be virtual workspace and communication platforms enable students to work together on projects. They can share their ideas and engage in the group activities regardless of physical closeness. So this encourages the development of teamwork skills and prepares students for collaborative work environment in their future career. And by using technology, how you can prepare students for life after graduation, technology can serve like as a bridge between the students and teachers, and by adopting continuous communication and support, virtual classrooms, discussion forums, and online office hours, or it can enable students to connect with their instructors outside of the traditional class hours. This accessibility prepares students for the communication tools commonly, and it can be used in professional settings and ensures they receive the guidance needed for academic sessions. So pretty easy. And the next, we have to think that how you can connect students and teacher by using the technology. Uh, the integration of technology in teaching leads to improved educational outcomes. Everyone is like have developed the understanding that technology is not only providing or facilitating the student, but there is a lot of facilitation for the teachers and management as well to deliver their content effectively. By using the adaptive learning platforms, data analytics, and online assessment tools, um, they can engage and connect the students, and using different type of traditional class hours, this accessibility prepares students for the communication tools commonly used in professional settings and ensures they receive the guidance needed for academic success. That's really important for the students, especially once they are out and they are connected with the teacher. So once they have done their face-to-face sessions, after the sessions they can get the help whatever they want, and by using different kind of media, by platforms, by forums, by discussions, and many other platforms and ways which can be connected between the students and teachers. Last but not least, that is improved teaching outcomes. How it can be by like the integration of technology in teaching leads to improve educational outcomes, and how it can come. This personalized approach enhances the effectiveness of instructions, identifies areas for improvement, and contributes to overall improved learning outcome. So by using technology inside the classrooms, that's not only, as I told you earlier, beneficial for the students, but that is a lot of facilitations bring for the teacher as well. By using the technology, you can bring your students, instead of distracting them by their mobile devices, by using their devices. There are a lot of things we have discussed in earlier sessions, that there are different platforms where you can engage your students by using their mobile devices, instead of they are distracting towards social media accounts, or like some other activities. There is one research, around 39% of the time inside the classroom, students spend with their devices. It means from like for example, they do have 30 minutes of the lecture, around 12 minutes or 13 minutes they got engaged with their mobile devices, and they are using the social media, or they're using different kind of platforms, or chatting with the friends who are not inside the classroom. So they are getting distracted. Teachers need to understand, and they need to groom themselves, and that's why I choose this topic, that why professional development is more important for the teachers, because it can enhance the engagement of the student inside the classroom, as well as teachers can be equipped with the different tools and technologies which can help themselves, as well as for the institution and for student as well. Now the question is, what are the effective ways to deliver blended learning content? Because uh, now in this era, I have told you many times in many of the sessions that there is a war, and the competition between the digital immigrants and digital migrants. Who is digital immigrants? All the young generation who are born after 1995 or 2000. There is one research, they said that they are digital immigrants because they grown up and with the technology, and they are fluent with the technology. So they are more convenient to use the technology. But as a teacher, anyone who born before 90s, I mean, like, they are digital immigrant. We didn't, I mean, like, grown up with the technology. We just adopted in the later ages. So there is a war between digital immigrant and migrant. Migrants are already fluent with the technology, but the immigrants need to equip themselves, and they need to learn that technology is important, and technology is not going anywhere. It's future and it's part of life. You all are gonna have technology, I mean, like, already technology in your blood now. So digital immigrants needs little more I mean, like, you can say encouragement to have a friendship with the technology, because I have seen still some of the teacher are not interested to go with the technology. They think technology mean wasting their lot of time. Technology is difficult to learn, but without learning technology, without adding the tools in your teaching, I mean, your teaching not gonna be improved or skilled without the technology. So the time has changed from the instructor-led trainings to the multi, I mean, linguistic and multi, I mean, talented type of teachers can be more, I believe, successful inside the classroom. So here we're going to discuss that what are the effective ways to deliver blended learning content. It can start with a teacher, I mean, like, instructor-led trainings, ILT, blended e-learning. It can be video delivery, it can be computer-based trainings or social learning, and we can connect by learning portal delivery as well. So let's have a look about instructor-led training, ILT, and how blended learning can help about this one. This approach combines traditional instructor-led training with e-learning components. In a blended e-learning model, some content is delivered through online platforms, allowing learners to access materials at their own pace. Instructor-led sessions can then be used for discussions, hands-on activities, and deeper exploration of concept, creating a balanced and interactive learning experience. So ILT, that is really important for you guys. I mean, like, we have just discussed that instructor-led approach can be used for the hands-on experience inside the classroom or face-to-face. You're gonna give them some kind of task, or you're gonna deliver some kind of knowledge. By using the technology, students can combine the approach by online and inside the classroom. So it can be more effective for the students as well as for the teacher as well. The next one is video delivery. Video involves the using multimedia such as pre-recorded lectures, instructional videos, or documentaries type of the videos. It can be deliver the content, and videos are an effective way to engage learner visually and audibly. It can providing explanation, demonstrations, or case studies as well. This method allows for self-paced learning while maintaining the benefits of visual and audio instructions. You know, there is one research that, for example, if you listen something around after the session, around 30 or 40% would remain in your mind, and rest of the 70 or 60% are removed after 30 or 40 minutes of the session. But if there is a visual impact, there is a video, something you have watched after the session, I mean, like, around 70% of the informations kept your mind with inside the mind, and it can captivate and cultivate for a long time as well, because the visual impact is more interesting, and it is more easy to learn and more easy to remember. So video content or video delivery can change the scenario for the student as well. For example, you have one class, you have to record your lectures and deliver to your pre-recorded lectures to your students by using the different platforms. LMS, we already have it, Blackboard we are using, and you can upload on the YouTube and you can share the link with them. They can revisit, rewatch that video, and might possible during the classroom, might be they're not present mentally over there. They were engaged with the mobile devices. They were having a more distraction over there. So once they are rewatching or revisiting that video lecture, they can get all the information what they missed during the live classroom. So video delivery is one of the best option. You can use this option by using you can capture your video by using your mobile devices, your laptop devices. So this is one of the best way to engage the students and deliver your knowledge effectively. Next one is CBT, that is computer-based training. Basically, computer-based training refers to the use of digital resources and software for delivering educational content. This may include interactive modules, simulations, or e-learning courses accessed through computers. CBT provides a flexible learning environment, and it is allowing learners to progress through the material at their own pace and engage with interactive elements for a more hands-on experience. So CBT is involved in everyone. Right now, I don't need to explain more in detail what does it mean by computer-based trainings. Everyone need to understand that without learning the computer, the basics of computer, you can't deliver anything. You can't interact with your students or in educational or even in the business area, even in the personal environment. I want to share one example over here, the personal example that my eldest sister, she's quite aged, like and have no idea about the technology. But once you have the need, you can learn something. Now she know that how to send a voice note to their kids, or how to communicate by using the WhatsApp, and she can call by using Google Meet, and she can find out the cooking recipes from YouTube. So it doesn't matter what the age is. The teacher, if you are a teacher, if you're an instructor, if you're a mentor for your students, you need to learn the new technology. And without taking, I always use the word that you have to be a friend with the technology. If you can't, bonding, you can't create the bonding with the technology, you are not going to groom yourself. Because the traditional environment, no doubt they do have a lot of facilities and lot of benefits for the traditional led learning. But now, without using the technology, without combining the technology inside the classroom, without engaging students, you can't fulfill all of your goals. So be a friend with the technology that would help you to deliver your content more effectively. So let's have a look about social learning. Social learning basically leverage collaborative platforms. It can be discussion forums and social media to facilitate interaction and knowledge sharing among learners. In a blended learning context, social learning encourages students to collaborate, discuss concepts, and share insights online. And this approach fosters a sense of community, enhances critical thinking, and allow for peer-to-peer learning. Because once social networking is more important for the education as well, you can give some kind of projects to the students, and you can ask them to be a group of like-minded students, so they can be gathered on in one group, 4 or 5 students. They can communicate by connectivity using the technology. You can create forum for them, you can create the chat box over there, so they are connected, they are discussing with each other, and it doesn't need to stay at one place. Whatever the time they the suitable for them, they can connect, and they can gather on the platform, any kind of online platform, and they can discuss. So this kind of social learning can make a lot of different impact inside the education. So social learning is a key, as me like this is as important as the video delivery or computer based training. So keeping in view you have to embed this social learning kind of environment in your classroom as well. The last but not least, that is about a learning portal delivery, that how you can use the learning portal. Learning portal delivery involves using the centralized platform or learning management system. A pretty good example over here, which if I ask you a question over here, which centralized platform you are using to share the data for your students? Can anyone answer me over here? We can stay for 5 to 10 seconds, and just let me wait for you guys to answer that what kind of centralized environment you are using to share your content with the students. I'm waiting for you. We have quite big numbers in the participant list, so I'm asking you that what kind of centralized system we are using in Jazan University to share the content. Or I'm gonna make it easy, more easy. Which platform we are using to share the content with the students inside Jazan University during your sessions or in online sessions? How you can share your online content with the students? Blackboard. Okay, very nice. What does it mean? What is Blackboard? Blackboard is the name. This is the vendor. Basically, what does it mean? What is this platform? Do anyone have an idea? Exactly, Dr. Suleiman. This is LMS. This is what I'm looking from you guys. Be intact with me. So it means you do have a connectivity with me. LMS stands for anyone else other than Dr. Suleiman? What is LMS? You know, guys, that LMS, there are more than 800 vendors in the market. They are selling out their services for with the different names, and this is learning management system. Exactly, Dr. Sulman. Thank you very much. What else? Mean like we have a quite big number. Okay, Dr. Santi, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's learning management system. I mean, like I just discussed that there are more than 800 vendors in the market who are selling out their LMS system, learning management system, and with the different names. Blackboard is one of them, one of the top notch learning management system in the Middle East, and especially in the Saudi Arabia. 95% of the universities are using learning management system, which is based on the Blackboard, because this is I mean implemented from the Ministry of Higher Education, Saudi Arabia. So most of the universities are using Blackboard. So learning management system is a central point. This is a centralized location where you can share your all the content which can be shared with the students. So learning portal delivery is really important for this one, because the reason is it can deliver and organize educational content, and learners can access resources, assignments, and assessments through a dedicated portal. So this dedicated portal is Blackboard in Jazan University. Learning portals provide a structured and easily navigatable space for students to engage with both online and offline components. And that is blended learning experience, basically. You deliver your lecture inside the classrooms, but for the content sharing, you are using a centralized platform where you already been registered. You have the courses inside that centralized LMS system, and the students are also registered over there. So all the classes do have their access once they log in. For example, you have done your lecture traditionally face to face inside the classroom, but you told them we don't have time to discuss the assignment over here. So I gonna send you the assignment or assessment online, and you have 24 hours to complete and reply me the same assignment in the form of result. So look, how easy for you and how easy for the students to engage by using the technology, by engaging the technology, they are connected with you, and you just gave them and facilitate them by giving them 24 hours. You're not going to tell them, okay, this is 40 minutes class and you have to complete this assignment in this class. This is sometimes not possible. But for example, you're giving them assignment for home and giving them 24 hours might possible. By this time period, once they reach at home, they're sitting and they're feeling relaxed, they can have more good ideas in their mind to solve this assignment or assessment. So learning portals can combine the like blended learning experience over there. These effective ways of delivery blended learning content offer a mix of instructional methods, and it is catering to various learning preferences and styles. By combining elements of traditional instructions with technology-enabled resources, institutions can create a dynamic and personalized learning experience that meets the need of diverse learners in today's educational landscape. I hope you got the idea about effective ways to deliver the blended learning. If you have any question related to delivery of the blended learning content, you can ask me over here. We can spare around 30 seconds to 1 minute. If you have any question, you can ask me, please. Or if you have a better idea to deliver the blended learning content, you can share the idea. Instead of the question, you can share the idea other than centralized, platform, how you can share or deliver the blended learning content to your student, other than the ways which I already discussed and you can see on the screen. These five: instructor-led ILT, video delivery, computer-based trainings, social learning portal delivery. Other than these five, what else in your mind? How you can deliver your blended learning content to the students? Just share your ideas. Might be we can get some other and effective ideas or ways to deliver blended learning content with the students. What ideas do you have in your mind? Other than these five ideas, what else platforms you can use and how you can deliver? Any other idea, please? We have 30 more seconds to discuss. We have a quite big number of participants in the session, so I'm waiting some ideas from you guys. If you have an idea, please share with me. Remember, this is not the exam or I'm asking you question to like we have assessment and in the end we have grading. I just want to share with you guys that there are a lot of different activities. Once you involve me with me and you're sharing your ideas, it doesn't matter it's correct or incorrect. Once you're sharing your idea, might possible some of your ideas can have a very worthful idea, so they can be shared with other as well. So be intact, be interactive, and do write something in the chat box. Any idea other than these five, you can share the content with the students. Any other platform, any other way? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I'm waiting for you guys. I'm not gonna move on until you write something. I'm waiting, guys. Hello? Hello, anybody there? Okay, you're not gonna write anything. It means you have no idea in your mind right now to discuss or share with me. Okay, these are the effective ways. These five ways which I told you, it covers most of the way, because if you say we can share with the WhatsApp or something, this can be with the social learning and can interact with the social learning. If you say that video delivery can be multiple type of video delivery over there. Once the pre-recorded lectures you can do over there. Or um, you can have like simulation videos as well. This is also video delivery. For example, that there is an idea right now, personalized learning approach. Exactly. Very good. Dr. Santi, at least someone speak over there. Look, what I am discussing, and I do have an idea about this one, that video delivery. Sometimes this is not only the pre-recorded videos for yourself, for your lecture, for the engineering students, for the medical students. Sometimes some practicals are not easy for you guys to deliver live. So what you do, you can create the simulation videos for the students, and these critical operations are can be performed by using the simulation videos, and very easily you can tell them that how this process is gonna be done over there. So you can use, by using different 3D animation tools, you can create videos, or there are already created videos are available on the internet, and you can tell your students by the video content that how you can perform this type of activities live, which is not easily possible to deliver live in the live session sometimes. So you can use this one. Podcast, interviews. Well, very nice, Dr. Farzana. This is another good idea. Podcasting is it's okay, but it's sometimes 101. You can go ahead with the interviews. That's fine for the personal. This is basically once you are interacting with the faculty, you can do all these activities with the faculty. But once you are interacting with the students, you need something where with the one click you can deliver your information on more audience. It could be 30 or 300 or 3000, it doesn't matter. The next question is, we always discussing the technology benefits. Technology do this, technology do that, and technology is favorable. Technology can have a lot of facilities for the teachers and students, but all the benefits, sometimes new things bring some challenges as well. That is not only that because right now we are interacting with each other. How we are interacting with the technology, in the form of technology, in the form of different platforms. I am talking with you, but what is the challenge? Distraction. Because once I throw the questions, I'm not getting the answer. The reason behind, there is a distraction on your side. I have no idea where you're sitting. You're sitting in front of the television and you put your mobile in front of you by login over there, because I can't see you. And or you are inside the car and you're driving, and you are in the mall and you just connected for the session for the e-certificates only. I have no idea about this one. So this is a challenge as well, that technology can easily distract anyone, a human being. For example, right now you are connected and might possible you are not listening to me. Might possible you just put the device on aside and you're busy with your homework, you're busy with your kids. Anything can possible. So there are challenges over there, and we have to discuss what kind of challenges can be for the students, and what kind of management and training is required for the faculty as well, and how the interactive, we always discuss about the interactivity, but how no interactivity contact can make lead towards the failure of the project. So the first one, distraction. Students, smartphones have a bad reputation in classrooms, and there have been strong cases for banning them in schools. And definitely, research suggests that during class time, when smartphones, 42% of the time that students spend on their smartphones in the classroom, it was to text, tweet, or otherwise they can engage in social media rather than the lessons. So we already discussed that around 42% of the time has been spent and wasted and distracted from the students once they have the mobile devices inside the classrooms. However, bans on devices such as smartphones are unlikely to work, as students will certainly get around them. So Such bans would be disliked by the students who consider the use of technology to be matter of personal independence that should only be regulated when it distracts other students. So sometimes students think definitely this is our personal choice of using. We are not disturbing or distracting other students. So this is our personal decision to use the technology inside the classroom. So sometimes a ban is not the way which can be used for this one. Okay. Oh, Dr. Said, thank you so very much for your interaction in my session. Thank you. While teachers can help, how? I mean, like here, we do need some solution over there that the teachers can help students learn better self-control methods to help them to regulate their own use of devices. Research shows that better lesson plans that promote students' engagement have less off-task use of technology. I have a quick question for you guys over here. Just came in my mind that how you can what one kind of lesson plan cannot distract the students, what type of activities you can involve in your lesson plans which can keep track on the students inside the classroom. What is in your mind, how you can, for example, you are, for example, not for example, I'm sorry, you're a teacher, you're an instructor, you're a professor, and you definitely preparing your lesson plans. And this era, when the technology is, I mean, everywhere, all the students almost here, especially in Saudi Arabia, do have their mobile devices with them, and they are inside the classroom. What kind of lesson plan can keep track them inside the classroom or on the learning process? What is in your mind? How you can engage them without banning the technology, because banning, I told you this is not the way. You need to keep track this technology to engage them in a different format. Formative assessment during classes, very good idea. Anything else? Anything else? By the way, for your kind information, that even in every session, I always sharing some kind of platform which can help you to engage the students inside the classrooms. Not only the students, but this is also very interesting and informative sessions where the knowledge can deliver over there. Students can be happy and teachers as well happy. What kind of platforms you can use to engage your students to keep intact them inside the classroom? Do you remember any software? Discussion quizzes, videos, tutorials. Tell me one or two online platforms. Quizlet, very nice. Um, one or two platforms which I already like share with you during my previous sessions, which can engage live students inside the classroom live, because in previous sessions I engaged you by sending some questions on your screens. Which platforms? One or two. Just name one or two platform which can be used live quiz or live assessment or live questioning to the students. And all these questions can be seen on their screens. Exactly, Dr. Amina. This is the best answer. It means you are connected with all of our sessions. Mentimeter, very nice. This is one of the best platform which can engage the students as well as the teachers and faculty during the session as well. Mentimeter is one of the best platform. You just need to get registered as a teacher, and you can create the questions. 3 questions are allowed free of cost, and you can create questions, and you can share the code with the students inside the classroom. And just installing the Mentimeter application, they will add the code, and once they put the same code, all the class to have this one code. Once they put it over there, they can see the question on their screen, so they can choose the answer. And the best thing is that The answer, the results can shown on their screens, and as well as your interactive screen inside the whiteboard or any other screen you have inside the classroom that is connected with your um, um, uh, laptop or mobile devices. All the results can shown over there. So this is one of the best activity by using the Mentimeter. There are many other platforms which can help you to perform this kind of activities. We have discussed many. You can I mean, like watch previous sessions so you can have an idea over there. Quizlet, Mentimeter, the best things you have discussed. Any other platform? Anyone else? Do you remember that platform which I discussed in my previous sessions to engage the students inside the classroom like Mentimeter? Any idea? Please try to remember and mention over here. So it's just a revision for the previous session. So it can be shared with other faculty who didn't didn't attend my last session. Mentimeter, one more platform I need to know. Please. Brainstorming. It's a brainstorming time. We have like 20 more seconds. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Try to remind, please. Remember some of this one platform I need to know, please. We have a big number of participants over here, and only one member told me like this is Mentimeter, Dr. Amina. What else platform you can use? That is another Dr. Santi Matiba. Okay, thank you so very much. That is Kaut. Kaut is like Mentimeter, and you can use this platform for the purpose of live sharing the information and questioning with the students, and they can be engaged. So see, for example, all the students do have their mobile devices. Instead, they are distracting themselves with the social media. You track them and you ask them, we have activity inside the classroom which can be used mobile devices. So all the students happily participate in this type of activities, and they won't go distracted. So this is one of the best thing by using different platforms, online platforms inside the classrooms. Or once you are me like Mentimeter, Kahoot, all these platforms can be used in the online session as well. For example, you have and you want to interact your students and ask them to participate. There is a limited number of students you know by name, all of them, because you're studying, you're teaching to them. So for example, you have 30 students, you send them one question on the Mentimeter, and you can wait and you can see who is responding and who is not responding. The one who is not responding, it means he is not interacting with you. He is not in the session. He is in the session, but he is not with you inside the classroom. Might possible he is distracted with the television, with the mobile phone, the phone call, or the family member. So this is the best way to get the idea that who is with you, who is listening to you, and who is getting the knowledge and who is not getting the knowledge. So you can call them back inside the session. That's it. So let's move on. That requires faculty management and training. The rise of EdTech means that being effective in the classroom requires that teachers are effective on the screen and tech platforms. Some studies show that three-quarters of teachers say the internet and other digital tools have added new demands to their lives and have dramatically increased the range of content and skills about which they must be knowledgeable. With nearly half saying it has increased their workload. There is a two mindsets. One is saying that okay, fine, with the technology we are improving our skills and this helping us, but remaining 50%, we need to focus on the remaining 50%, those who said it increased the burden of workload. But I believe it's not increasing the burden or the workload. It is basically helping you to reduce your workload, because once you are teaching something and you record your lecture, it means it saves your time, and you don't need to repeat the same lecture inside the classroom multiple times. If you want, if anyone asked you from the student side or the management side, just we need to repeat or our previous lecture, you just send them the link and they can re-watch or revisit that link, and I can have all the same knowledge. So basically, this is not burdenizing. Technology is not burdenizing you. It is helping you. It is there to help you to reduce your work. But the mindset, you need to change the mindset, because if you think it's burdenize, it definitely will burdenize, because there is a quote that the fear in your mind that something gonna happen wrong, it definitely will happen wrongly with you. So always keep your positive energies high, and always try to keep interact with the technology as a, I mean, like a positivity. So once you are positively connected with the technology, it will help you to reduce your work, not to increase your work. New tech in the classroom also means needing IT professionals to help set it up, maintain it, and support teachers and students in its use. So definitely IT, somehow IT professionals are really important for some kind of devices. For example, if they are difficult to handle down, some IT tech definitely need inside the classroom to set them up. But most of the technology, I believe, explanatory, and you can easily, by watching the videos or the on-screen platforms, different instructions and guidelines, you can um, easily understand that how this is working and how you can manage and set up inside the classrooms. Clear and transparent communication among administration, faculty, and tech vendors that clarify how adopting a particular device, platform, or program will benefit students and teachers alike. It can greatly enhance the use of technology inside the classroom to remove the mistrust that such technology is just bells and whistles. So with little actual value, the teachers also need access to training. The training is really important. Time management and training for the faculty is really important. And we are here, ELC, e-learning center is always here to bring different innovative ideas which can help to enhance the skill and how you can use different tools inside the classroom. So once you are here and once you are joining the session, it means your goal must be to learn something new, because we are working very hard for you to bring that content. Internet is over there, but combining them and bringing that type of content which can help the teachers, it is really important. It take long time, a deep research to bring these content. So I always suggest you and request you that once you are inside the sessions, you have to be keep intact yourself with the session, so you can have a lot of different information sharing. It's not going to be useless. I mean, like if I'm here and I'm trying to deliver something which is effective for you guys. So once you are not interacted with me, interaction is more important. So it can be useless for me as well as for you guys as well. The last one is no interactive content. Definitely, for example, we just discussed that interactive content is important to make technology useful for students learning. In e-learning or blended learning, interactive content is learning material that involve the active participation of the learners as opposed to just listening, reading, or watching. Right now, what I am like delivering the lecture and you are just listening. If I am not putting, I mean, engaging you with my session, it means this is not interactive. Like I told you that by end of the sessions, we do have a practical session. We always try to bring some live activity which can help you to engage, not only engage. This can give you an idea that how you can learn different tools and different kind of technology which can help you to ease your teaching style and teaching. It can improve the teaching skills as well. So by if you have the content and they're interactive, they are more powerful and useful. If they you have the content but they are not interactive, it means you are sending the content which has less impact for the students as well. It involves the integration of elements such as quizzes, assessments, and the definitely a varied question that how you can make the interactive content. Simply, you have to integrate the quizzes, assessments, graphs, infographics, and interactive while papers. So, if you are delivering your lecture and you are putting some kind of quizzes during the sessions, and you are asking them for some kind of assessment and infographics. Infographics are really important for any kind of successful lecture, because I told you that once you have some kind of videos which is I mean, like for the medical student, for the engineering student, for the IT students, you are not able to tell them that how the technology is working, or how you can perform the different kind of medical task or engineering task which live is not possible. So you can tell them by using the infographics, so it can be more clear and more give the more clear understanding to the students that how this can type of task can be performed inside the not inside the classroom, in real environment as well. So we have discussed what kind of challenges we do have. It can distract the students, and I told you that how you can bring them back on the track, and what kind of management and training is required for the faculty. And as I told you that 50% of the faculty thing is skill development by adding the technology, but rest of the 50% thing, it is increasing the workload. So rest of the 50%, if you are one of them, please, my advice, please be positive and keep this thinking in your mind that technology is not here to burdenize you, not here to increase your workload. Technology is here to reduce your workload, but it depends upon you that how you are using the technology. If the proper, for example, I have a like very genuine question over here. One of the one of your uh, child is playing game for 5 hours, and you are not stopping them. It means he or she is using the technology but wasting their time, not for the I mean like for entertainment could be 30 minutes, 1 hour, but it could not be for the full day. So here is management is required, and the training to the like your child required that okay, you have to study this time, and you can interact them with the technology. Okay, fine, you have to study this time, you have to achieve this target by using this technology. There are some kind of tools you can watch some kind of creative movies, which can movies, or you can say the YouTube videos, which is a lot of different videos available which can help them to increase their subject plans or their course and syllabus over there. And then 30 minutes you can go ahead and track with gaming devices over there. So management is over there. It's depend upon you. Either it is like you are taking it as a burden, or as a taking it as a helpful tool which can not only helping to reduce your work, but it is helping to increase the you can say the like power of the technology can bring a lot of solutions for your upcoming challenges as well, and the goals achievement. There is a famous quote: avoiding technology is not any solution. Technology is future. This advice and this quote is for rest of the 50% people who think the technology is increasing the workload for them. So nowadays, technology is everywhere and it's changing how we do things. Phones and new apps make it easier for us to talk to each other and share information. Learning how to use the digital tool is really important for everyone. In schools, in colleges, in higher education, teachers are using computers and fun online lessons to help students learn better. And even in businesses, using special computer programs can make work easier and faster. It's like having a helpful friend that knows a lot about everything. So learning about and using technology is like learning a superpower that help us in our everyday lives. Do you agree with this one? Do you agree with me that like avoiding technology is not any solution? Technology is future. Great. So you are not in rest of the 50% who think that technology is increasing the workload. Technology is reducing the workload and you cannot avoid. I am again telling you, being an immigrant, because right now you are digital immigrant, you are not digital migrant. You're not digital immigrant because you and me didn't grown up with the technology. So we need to we try to be a friend with the technology. If we are not going to be a friend with the technology, it means it will burdenize us. We always start thinking that what is this, it's increasing my task, I always need the laptop to use this one. But on other hand, you can see that now the time has changed. So the teaching method must have to change. All the educators, all the teaching faculty need to rethink about their lesson plans and activity. Those who always thinking that only the traditional way of teaching is valuable or worthful, they are, I'm sorry to say, they are not correct. Because right now the technology, without technology, I believe nothing is, 100% achievable goal. So you have to go with this one. So instead of avoiding technology, you have to keep in your mind that this is our future. So we have to go with this one. A question, good question. Question is on the screen. How to train faculty? Give me an idea. I need ideas from you guys. How to train faculty for to use the technology in a better way and why it is important. Okay. What else? We have a quite long number of lists. Yes, very nice. Dr. Suleiman. Through workshops, Dr. Ayman. Okay, thank you. They are correct. Some more ideas. I need just do some brainstorming. How to train faculty. Okay, workshops, Farjana, Dr. Farjana. Exactly. Other than workshops and practice. Anyone else? Please let me know some kind of okay trainings. Okay. Anyone else? I have a question. Okay, video tutorials. How to train faculty. How to train faculty. Share your ideas. Learn by doing method. Dr. Santi, thank you. Something more interactive. Yeah, I'm reading your messages. I'm waiting for your messages, please. I'm waiting. Only three answers. Me like do, okay, Dr. Suleiman, Dr. Syed Ayman, Dr. Farjana, and Sandeep. Only 4 or 5 people. Okay. Give the ideas and ask them to try, then help to finalize. Okay, Dr. Sarah. Please share some more ideas. Give the ideas and ask them to try, then help to finalize. Very good. Communication skills, that is also important. But how to train faculty for blended learning? I'm just helping you out to brainstorm for the I'm discussing over here, like my question is related to technology, how to train faculty for the technology so they are like better to handle with the students or online platforms or inside the classroom workshop. Very good. Which ELC is already like helping you out all the time, bringing some new ideas with the new like topics. I always try, and our department is always working hard to bring very innovative ideas and topics for you guys in every semester. It's up to you because you know that the link or the invitation sent to all the university, but here we always feel 50, 70, 100 people are over here. Rest of them are not interested and they are not taking interest to learn something new. Infograph, PDF guide, increase awareness, make it crucial. So faculty are encouraged to use it. Exactly, Dr. Sulaiman. Hands-on training methods, exactly, that's it. We have already discussed some of the tools which are hands-on training for the faculty as well. That's it. Okay, let's go ahead. Faculty training in, in optimizing e-learning for higher education is essential for delivering effective online courses. As e-learning continues to grow in popularity, educators must adapt and develop strategies to ensure their courses and to engage all these courses informative and accessible. So here, some strategies for success in faculty training for optimizing blended learning or e-learning. We're going to discuss one by one. The first one is understanding e-learning pedagogy. The first one that is really important, that start with the basics. Ensures that being a faculty member, you have developed understanding about the fundamentals of e-learning pedagogy, including the differences between online and traditional teaching methods. And you have to encourage them to explore the principles of online course design, such as alignment of learning objectives, assessments, and instructional material. The first thing, first come, that is you need to develop the understanding about the pedagogy, e-learning pedagogy, especially that what is the difference between the traditional and online learning. Once you got the idea and basics and fundamentals about the e-learning and difference between a traditional teaching and online teaching, you will have an idea that how you can include the different types of online material and teaching methods for your upcoming like lesson plans. The technical proficiency, definitely taking comprehensive training on the use of learning management system and any other relevant technology tool is mandatory for the faculty member. That, for example, you're using different you're using the Blackboard. We deliver a lot of online and offline trainings for the learning management system. So all the faculty member, this is mandatory for you guys, that you, this is your responsibility basically. For the responsibility number one from the management of the institutions, that they are arranging all this type of activities and workshops and training sessions for you guys to teach you. But the second, the most important responsibility is for the faculty member, that they have to participate as an interactive member over there, and they try to learn the new things, new technology, which can help them as a technical proficient teacher. So faculty members need to be more proficient in creating and uploading content. And without learning, definitely without taking the trainings, you are unable to create that. For example, LMS system, Blackboard, if you didn't took the proper trainings over there, you don't know that how you can upload the content on LMS system, how you can create and prepare the assignment for the students, how you can create the quizzes and e-exam system, and how you can create the question pool for the midterm or for the final exam. So once you have the proper training and you are interacted with them, you can do all these type of activities, and you can setting up the discussion forums and managing grades online. This all belongs to technical proficiency. Online courses design. Faculty need to learn how to design courses that are engaging and interactive. You need to emphasize the importance of clear learning objectives, multimedia content, and interactive assessments. You need to encourage yourself as a faculty member the use of various teaching methods such as discussion boards, quizzes, virtual labs, and peer assessment. This is all online course design related thing. So you have to be familiar with all these type of techniques. The next one is accessibility and inclusivity. Stress the importance of making e-learning like courses accessible to all students, including those with disabilities. Normally, this option is taking it mean like all of our mobile devices and our mean like the laptops do have this option, accessibility option. Accessibility option, we always take it for disabled students, but here the meaning is accessibility and inclusivity, that you have to create the e-learning courses which is accessible to all of them, including disabled people or disabled students. So this is availability. You need to make it available for everyone. You have to take training and to practice on creating accessible content such as alternative text for image and closed captioning for videos. And if anyone needs to know that how you can do it, accessibility and inclusivity, my last session was based on the topic was accessibility and inclusivity, and we have discussed in depth that how you can prepare the alternative text, or how you can go ahead with the different type of I mean like close captioning for the videos, and all these how it is important. So you can go the recording for this session. It can help you to promote. Also, you need to promote awareness of inclusive teaching practices to ensure a diverse range of learners succeed. The next one is still we are discussing about the faculty training in the blended learning and e-learning. The next one is active learning strategies. So how to engage students actively in online environments. This can include group projects, case studies and virtual simulations, and the use of synchronous and asynchronous activities to cater to different learning preferences. So it's pretty simple. You can create some kind of group projects, you can engage them, you can many times I have discussed about the virtual simulations, that this can help you to be an active learning strategies for your classrooms. Feedback and assessment is also really important, because training sessions in providing timely and constructive feedback to students, both on assignments and in discussion. You need to train yourself that how to take the feedback, how you have to tell the students that, okay, I am sharing with you the assignment and discussions, and what is the constructive feedback way we will adopt as a teacher and students. Promote the use of authentic assessments that align with course objectives and real world applications. Don't be distract yourself. So once your assessments are authentic and they are aligned with the course objectives, it means they are bringing the more good results over there. The time management and communication is also really important for the faculty member as a teacher, because faculty need to develop strategies for managing their time effectively in an online teaching environment. The reason behind, once you are online, 40 minutes are really crucial at that time. Face to face, in the traditional way, you can see all the students, what they are doing, because they're sitting in front of you. But in online session, they are not sitting on one place, they're sitting on the different places. So time management is really crucial And communication is really important over there to deliver your lecture. You need to emphasize the importance of clear communication with students, including setting expectations and providing regular updates. Professional development. Definitely, faculty needs to encourage themselves for the ongoing professional development in e-learning. This could include attending conferences, workshops, and online courses on best practices. This is the best way to learn something about the e-learning. You have to create the culture of continuous improvement and support for faculty who want to enhance their e-learning skill. As I told you that we are digital migrant, we are not digital immigrants. So not all of the faculty members do have the same skills for the technology. So for example, anyone from your friend list, from the circle colleagues, if suffering from the technical skills of the technology, you have to step ahead and you can guide them and some of the ways that how they can use the technology. So this is another way to be a professional development. Like you can be a process of professional development, that you are learning by yourself. You're not learning by yourself only, but you are delivering your skills and you are sharing your skills with the one who don't understand about this one. Quality assurance and feedback loop. These two are really important for this one, because implement a review process for online courses to ensure they meet quality standards, and you can provide feedback and support to faculty members as they refine their courses. You have to share successful e-learning examples within the institutions to inspire others. This is one of the best way to motivate the rest of the instructors who feel the rest of the 50% instructors, because I told you that 50% thing, the technology is reducing their work and bringing new tech skills, but rest 50% thinking it increase the burden, and it is increase the workload for them. So you have to create this kind of culture and support for the faculty member who want to learn something new. So you can share the examples of successful training sessions or the lectures that you can go ahead inside the classroom, inside the staff room with your friends, colleagues who are teaching with you. At that time, you can share with them, okay, I have used this Mentimeter inside the classroom, and I am so excited to tell you that it was like it bring a lot of good and positive results over there. All students were happy, they engage with me, they make fun and they enjoy. So instead of they are distracting with them social media, they are tweeting over there, or they are having chat on the social media platforms, and they are wasting their 42% of the time on the mobile devices. I brought that 42% of the time to engage them with this time kind of this platform, Mentimeter, Kahoot, and similar kind of platform. So the other teachers who are not using this kind of platform, they get the motivation from you, and that okay, next time I'll try in my class as well, because this teacher is saying that they got the he or she got a very good result, so let me try as well. So this motivation is really important, and it can increase the quality of the teaching and quality of learning and understanding inside the institution as well. The feedback loop establish mechanism for gathering feedback from students regarding their e-learning experiences, and use this feedback to make improvement and adjustments to course design. So this is really important, that feedback can bring me, like why I'm asking you some kind of ideas and some questioning, I'm asking you sometime, might possible you can share some kind of ideas, and your feedback bring some new motivation for me, and I can have more enthusiasm and maybe next time I can bring some more good content for you guys. So feedback is really important, either is in the form of students or from the faculty in the training session. So Cultivate a culture of continuous improvement where faculty are open to feedback and eager to make enhancement. Because the problem is we are asking for the students and we thought the feedback system is only for the students. You are teaching and you're asking them for the feedback or for the assignment. You are sending them assignment and asking them for the feedback or answer for that assignments. That's not at all. Basically, sometimes the feedback in between the faculty members is really important. Because, for example, you have designed one course and you are sharing course with the other teachers as well, the similar course. And by their feedback, you can ask them, okay, how did you feel this one? For example, they are asking you, okay, you have designed a very good course, but if you can add this tool or this method, this can be more improved course over there. So instead of being angry with them at that time, you need to take it as a positive feedback from everyone, and you can enhance your like availability of the course or technology tools, or adding up some more innovation in your course in coming slides. So that would help you to understand this one. So faculty training in e-learning optimization is an ongoing process that is basically um, requires a support from the both sides, faculty and institutions. So by providing the necessary training and resources, higher education institutions can ensure that their faculty members are well equipped and deliver high quality online courses that benefit both students and teachers. So that's all from the faculty development programs. So now we have to think about that how using technology to support the learner process. And we are always saying that it's a continuous process. So support the learning process, how by using the technology. So you can say that there is collaborative tools, VR and AR, and there are mobile learning applications which can help over there. So all these platforms can help to support the learning process. So this can be increasingly important in the modern education. The reason, because the technology can enhance engagement, accessibility, and efficiency in teaching and learning. Here are several ways technology can support the learning process. So there are online platforms available like LMS system. We already discussed that LMS system is a centralized process like Moodle, Blackboard, and Canvas. They can facilitate course management, content delivery, and assessment. They offer a centralized platform for instructors to organize course materials and communication with the students as well. Other than online learning platforms, there are interactive learning materials and like technology enables the creation of interactive learning materials such as videos, simulations, and gamified content, which can make learning more engaging and effective. I do have a demo video for you guys that how interactive learning materials can help you inside the classroom. So have a look.
How engaged are your students during a lesson? Are they actively participating or simply passively listening? And whether or not you had a student who simply zoned out because they lost interest in a lesson. Hi, my name is Evgeny, and today we're looking at top 5 apps to make your lessons more dynamic and more engaging. Let's put an end to monotonous and teacher-centered lectures and move to more dynamic and engaging sessions. And the following 5 apps will help us do just that. A Mentimeter, Google Jamboard, Padlet, Parlay, and Nearpod Time to.
So you can see there are 5 applications over here. Mentimeter is on top, and rest of the application, mean all these application gonna be discussed in this video in detail. So have focused on this video. This will help you to understand that how these applications are working to engage the students inside the classroom.
Climb. Mentimeter is going to be our first app, and it's just an amazing, simple tool to get real-time feedback from your students. To access Mentimeter, all you need to do is go to mentimeter.com, go through the registration process and create a presentation. This is the presentation that I put together for my class. All I need to do as an instructor is to click on share, click copy link, jump to my Zoom where I have myself and 3 of the students, open chat and paste the link from the students and click on chat and open the link in the browser. I need to select how I'm feeling today. I'm feeling awesome. And from the teacher's end, you starting to see real-time feedback. If you would like your students to see this feedback, go to share screen and share your Mentimeter screen. And now if we go back to the students, they now see the feedback of their classmates. Now let's move on to the next question. Describe technology with 3 words. Students now starting to put in more answers. Some of the words stands out, which will mean that more than one student selected great, a couple of students selected good. Nice way to gauge the temperature in the classroom before you start the class. Our final question is a Q&A from the students, and I can now ask a question. One student submitted a couple of questions. I, as a teacher, will see them on my screen. I can scroll through them. Once a question is answered, I can mark it as answered. It's a very interactive way to have Q&A sessions embedded into your lessons. That was a Mentimeter, an easy and straightforward way to engage your students into your lesson, into your presentation, and get real-time feedback on the spot. If you would like to know more about the Mentimeter, how to set things up, how to create the presentation, how to embed those quizzes, there'll be a link in the description for a more in-depth tutorial. Moving on, we have Google Jamboard, which you can access by either clicking on Google Apps in the top right corner. If you have a Google account, scrolling all the way down.
So this one is another interesting, Jamboard is basically, this is a built-in tool for the Google platform. So by just log in with your Google account, you can find out this one and have a look how does it work.
Until you see Jamboard, or simply going to jamboard.google.com. What Jamboard is basically a workspace, a canvas, which you and your students can access at the same time. I've created this simple Jamboard to demonstrate one of the potential uses. In this activity, I would like students to use diamond ranking to categorize the 3 R's of living a sustainable lifestyle. So we have our 3 R's right here, and we have diamond ranking right here to engage students.
So you can see that how you can engage by using the Jamboard. There is a structure available on the screen, and you can allow students to ask them to just put the right sticker on the right place. So it is another really interesting activity for the students.
In the Jamboard, all I need to do is click on share, copy this link, making sure that anyone on the internet with this link can add it, and you can change the setting right here. Then I'm gonna click copy on this link, go to Zoom, go to chat, paste the link here. From the students' end, all they need to do is go to chat. They will see the link over there. I'm going to click, this will take me to a Google Jamboard. I'm going to rearrange those R's into the diamond shape, and as a teacher I can see what is happening, what you can do as well. You can create multiple copies of the same Jamboard and assign each particular Jamboard to the breakout session, so you have different groups of students working on different Jamboards. Another way to use Google Jamboard is to play board games. There were some questions in the past about how can we play board games while we're teaching remotely. As you can see, I've just pasted here a Monopoly map, counters right here. I have players' money right here, which I can easily edit. Students can move counters and enjoy the game. This is how you can play Monopoly or any other board game that you have customized for your lesson. Another way to use Jamboard is for exit ticket. So this is what I quickly created right here. We have a question: how well do you think you understood mixed fractions? What students will do is simply leave a tick next to the either thumb up or thumb down, and this will give you an understanding of whether or not your students got the concept. Is it engaging? I think it is. It's responsive, gets you real-time data. Students are engaged, they're participating, they're actively doing something and not just simply listening to your lectures. Padlet is by far my favorite tool to use if I want to engage students into online discussions. Padlet can be accessed by going to padlet.com. Once you go through the registration process, create your first Padlet, which is basically a discussion wall or board which you can use with your class. This is one example that I created for this demonstration. This is a digital citizenship board which has 8 questions related to digital citizenship. I would like my students to engage with this content. I would like them to read, watch some of the video clips, and then respond to the questions or the video prompt. If you would like to learn more about how to use Padlet, there will be a link in the description for a more in-depth tutorial. Parlay is one of the tools that often overlooked by educators, but I believe it's a beautiful tool to engage your students into online discussions. Think about Parlay as a more advanced version of Padlet, where you can engage students in online discussions with more functionality, with more tracking tools, and this is what it looks like. First of all, to access Parlay, all you need to do is go to parlayideas.com, create an account, and create a roundtable discussion. In this roundtable, I want students to think and express their thoughts around runaway trolley dilemma. So I've included some text here and also embedded a little image. What I'm going to do now is invite students by clicking on this plus sign. I can either share a code or share a join link or magic link, and this is exactly what I'm going to do. Again, I'm going to paste it onto my Zoom chat. Going back to the students view, the link will appear right there. I'm going to click on this link. There will be a welcome message instructing them to preview the prompt first, submit a response, and join the discussion. I'm going to click OK, got it, and read the prompt as instructed, and then write my response right here. This is my response. One of the things that I personally like about Parlay is that students can click on see point details, which will tell them what is that is expected of them in this assignment. I set 3 parameters: critical thinking, communication, and collaboration. And there's so much more you can do when it comes to grading. We're not going to go into this depth in this video. There will be a standalone tutorial for Parlay, but just to highlight this feature, the students will see what is that they're graded on. Once students have submitted their response, they will be navigated to another prompt which will ask them to review responses, then provide feedback and build on ideas. I'm going to click got it and see 2 responses. So I'm going to click on comment and leave my comment here. And as you can see, there's also sentence starters to help students generate more meaningful comments. From the teacher's end, if I go back, I can now look at my students, look at their activity. I can click on summary, see what is happening, what students are writing. I can click on assessment and assess each particular response. If you are an English teacher or a social studies teacher, or if you just want to engage your students in an online discussion, Parallel Ideas is just an amazing tool to do that. Finally, we have Nearpod Time to Climb, which is another cool way to engage your students into your lesson. And this is what it looks like. I have 3 students waiting to join the race to the top. I have student 1, I have student 2, and student 3. Once I have all my students, I'm going to click Start. As you can see, there's sound effects, there's animation. From the students' end, you know,
This one is my favorite because this is a visually and graphically empowered tool. So I believe students can have more engagement and they can have more interest to understand, because the playing game between the students and using this kind of platform, I believe really interesting.
Now see the first question, how many days are in a week? So I'm going to select some of the answers. Students get the real-time feedback, and we see the animation going on. We see some of the students going higher than others because they answered the question correctly. We have another question: what animal is in the picture? You can see once students answer their question, their characters moving up accordingly. We have one more question, which is which of the following is a trapezoid? Once we finish the activity, we have student 2, who is the winner, and this is again what students see from their end, and this is what a teacher see from their end. Isn't it wonderful? A simple quiz, but we have leaderboard, we have interactivity, we have animation, we have sound effect. It's just wonderful how everything can be packaged in one simple tool. Race to the top, Nearpod. Today, we had a look at 5 tools to help you make your lessons more engaging and more interactive.
So that 5 tools, I believe all of them are really interesting. And the best thing is all of them are free of cost. And the basic version for all of them is free. But if you want to use the more, utilize them, they're more like features, you need to pay over there. But I believe with the basic version, you can even engage the student inside the classroom.
How
No
engaged
need to go with the paid version. So here are some AI tools which can help you to in your teaching methodology. So which we have AI chatbots. You are really familiar with this one. ChatGPT is most of the familiar software for everyone, but Bard is from the Google. This is again like ChatGPT or set, and you can use both of the softwares to bring the information to collect or prepare the lesson for yourself. So let's have a look how they work. I have a short video for the Bard, and it will tell you how does it work.
Meet Bard, an early experiment by Google that lets you collaborate with generative AI. As we bring Bard to more people and places around the world, we'd like to share more about how we're building Bard responsibly, its limitations, how we manage your data, and how you can best use Bard as your creative and helpful collaborator. Bard is powered by a large language model. LLMs are pre-trained on a variety of data from publicly available sources, which allows them to pick up on patterns and predict the next probable words in a sequence. The same flexibility that lets LLMs be creative can also cause hallucinations, presenting inaccurate information. That's why we built the Google It button right into the experience, so you can double-check Bard's responses with relevant search queries. You can also give Bard's response a thumbs up or down, depending on the quality of the answer. To help make Bard a safe experience, Google uses classifiers for understanding both a user's prompt as well as Bard's outputs. For example, Bard has filters to help prevent hate speech in responses. Bard takes steps to handle your information responsibly. When you interact with Bard, Google collects data such as your conversations, location, feedback, and usage information. This helps us provide, improve, and develop our products, services, and machine learning technologies. But remember, you're in control of your Bard activity. You can always delete your Bard activity at any time by going to g.co/bard/myactivity. Human review is a necessary step in making Bard better. Through reviews, ratings, and rewrites, our trained reviewers strengthen Bard's responses and enable quality refinements, as well as make the experience safer and more helpful and responsive. We take a number of precautions to protect your privacy during their human review process. Conversations that are put in front of the reviewers are not associated with any user accounts. We pick a random sample for human review, and only a portion of total Bard conversations are reviewed. Conversations reviewed by our trained raters are stored for 36 months and decoupled from your account. What we covered in this video reflects how Bard currently works as of July 2023. We are actively adding to Bard's capabilities, and through ongoing research, testing, and user feedback, we'll continue to improve Bard together. To learn more about privacy and how Bard uses your data, visit the Bard Privacy Help Hub.
So did you get an idea that any kind of like AI tool, they are basically collecting the data from
Back
you?
in 20
They're collecting the data from your chat. I mean, like whatever you are typing over there, that is getting like stored with them, and it would remain stored for 36 months in their databases, and from different consumers or clients, they collect the data and they re-evaluate that what human are thinking over there, and then that's what they improve their chat GPT softwares, and they can like build the database according to them and then reply for your answers. So whatever on the internet, there is a one code, there is no free lunch on internet. So whatever you're doing, be careful with your privacy, because whatever you are typing, it's been getting stored with the databases. They do have a lot of big databases available over there. So I mean, like you need to worry if you are doing something wrong. So you need to be careful while using the technology, because right now the AI has developed so much. You just thought about something that you want to eat KFC, and soon after you start receiving the KFC ads on your Facebook account or your Insta or in your browsing. So AI is getting like interestingly, it is increasing day by day. But I mean, any technology bring the facilities or like good things side by side. There are challenges as well available, so you need to be careful with the technology as well. Now the time to discuss about, we are reaching to the end of the session. So teacher development platform, what kind of platform they can be used for like to improve yourself? EDX, Udemy, Khan Academy, Coursera, all these platforms are good for learning for the teachers. MOOCs and Future Learn, Coursera, self-development, all these platforms are interesting, and you can take some kind of free courses over there, and you have to build your digital skills. And all teachers should know what kind of digital skills you have, and they are important for you. So, 21st century, teachers skill, what kind of skills you need to understand that you have to create interactive video content. We already discussed, no need the in-depth discussion again. Create infographics. I already told you that infographics and posters can play the vital role for your lesson plan. You can connect with social media and discover new content professionally. You can use blogs and wikis to create participatory space for learners, and you can create engaging presentations. So all these skills are really important, especially as a teacher and a faculty member. It is really important for you to learn all these skills. So all these skills are really important. And lesson plan is without all of these skills, like a very meaningful and successful lesson plan. You can record and edit audio clips. You can go ahead with digital portfolios, or you can create, organize, and share digital resources, or digital quizzes and other assessments can go ahead with this one. This is also the digital skill second country. In the end, like gadgets, email, and well connected with the social media, that is important for you. That all of your gadgets, how you are using, this depends upon you. So it's all about the usage. Nothing is completely bad, nothing is completely good. So it depends upon your usage, how you're using your gadgets. If you are using for to learn something, it means the usage is good. But if you are we 90% people are wasting our time on the social media, so it means that the usage is bad somehow. Well, for the entertainment, it's okay, but like not your 100% time spending on the social media, that can waste a lot of energy and lost a lot of health like dangerous things over there. So you need to be careful with this one. So role of institutions to facilitate digital immigrants. There is an implement of the technology, online learning, technology resources, workplace culture for skills development, and international conferences, participation and opportunities. If not I mean, like face to face, if it's not possible, sometimes you can make it online as well. So best AI tools, aid for teachers, which can be we can make it a little short for this time because we are short of time.
By leveraging the power of artificial intelligence, AI, in education, we can create immersive and personalized learning environments for students. There are numerous ways that AI is already being used in education.
Oh, I'm sorry. Look this one.
By leveraging the power of artificial intelligence, Use Education Copilot, ChatGPT, or ClassPoint. No longer will we have to spend hours designing lesson material or creating visually stunning and engaging content for your lessons. Instead, AI can help with that. Education Copilot uses AI to generate structured lesson plans and lesson materials that is personal to you and fits your students' needs. Use ChatGPT to ask for a lesson plan, a rubric, or added information, along with any other specific prompts that you can use at any stage in your lesson planning process. Or use ClassPoint to generate AI-powered quiz questions right inside PowerPoint based on the information written on your slides. Use these questions to better engage and evaluate your students' understanding during the lesson with preset objectives. For help with differentiated learning, use tools like Dreambox, Smart Sparrow, and Newton. Design custom learning paths for students based on their own strengths, weaknesses, and learning preferences. Tools like Dreambox for math and reading, Smart Sparrow for general differentiated learning, and Newton for the other STEM subjects analyze student data like their assessment scores, their attendance record, and even some behavioral patterns to then recommend personalized learning and lesson material for students. All this based on their individual learning styles.
So any kind of individual learning styles, that is really important, and especially for the teachers, because we bring all these demo videos for you guys, which can help you to understand that how these tools are working with this one. The test prep, exam soft, ClassPoint, these all are assessment tools which can help
Tests.
you.
You can use them to create targeted practice exercises in the areas where the students need the most help. With ExamSoft, they can analyze your data analytics and determine which questions to ask, or ClassPoint can generate quiz questions based on the information in your lesson. For task automation, use Zapier, streamlining administrative work and reducing the amount of time spent on those admin tasks like collecting and moving data or sending out email reminders with this fan favorite. Zapier connects to a whole bunch of different software tools so that you can automate those tasks across all those platforms, giving you more time to focus on your teaching and interacting with your students. Use AI to help provide students with feedback, especially on writing assignments with Turnitin Feedback Studio.
So providing student feedback by using Turnitin, basically this is a plagiarism check tool which can help you to tell that how much data is being taken from the online like internet, or how much data they do have their own. So this
create a more inclusive learning environment, no matter students' learning abilities or any language barriers. And now for your virtual smart teaching assistant, use ChatGPT. Use ChatGPT just
ChatGPT we have already discussed, I think, so no need to discuss again about this one, because ChatGPT told you that this can help you to bring all the results which is related to you. And the very best, like the thing about the ChatGPT is you just need to know that how to question to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT can answer you for everything. All of your questions, it can be answered from creating the CV and the lesson plan, everything they can do it for you with the reference as well. So here is the last moment of the discussion, that professional development by certifications, that how you can have a professional development by using the certification. Master certification for educators, you can go ahead with the Master Certified Educator, MCE, Master Office Specialist, and Azure Fundamentals, and all these certifications you can do it online, and there are multiple options available online, which I can show you. Here, Google certifications for educators, Google Certificate Educator Level 1, Level 2, Certified Trainer, Certified Innovator, Administrator Fundamentals, Cloud Fundamentals. All these certificates are available. I just want to tell you one thing, that you can easily and freely you can get all the material for these certifications. But if you want to go ahead and you need the certificate, you have to pay over there for some of the certificates, and then they will ask you for the exam, and then you can go ahead with this one. Okay. The time is almost, we approach to end of the session. We have a few minutes left, and I want to just quickly jump to show you one thing, one important thing, that is about one thing. Microsoft Google. Okay. Now I'm gonna share. Now the screen is on front, and you can see that how you can have like different courses over there. Okay, simply you can go ahead, learn.microsoft.com, and here you can find out educators, and you can see this one: overview, professional development, professional guidelines, instructor materials. All these programs are available over here. Whatever the program you want to choose, you can go ahead and choose this one. For example, I have chosen this one, Microsoft Innovator Educators. You can see you just need to browse about the program. You have to learn how to join the program. There are some instructions over there, and you just need to prepare yourself. Click on this one, log in with your Microsoft ID, and they will give you an idea that what kind of like prerequisites you have to fulfill. Once you're done, you need to nominate yourself, and nomination period is between May 6th and June 26th. So this is 1 month is available for you, 1 and 2 months, when you nominate yourself, and in the start of the July, you get the email that either you are selected or not. What is the role of an MIE? Any of the scores you course you have choose, all the like expert opinions and their like specifications and related to the course material, you can find out what this course will help you out about this one. And you can watch their video as well. You can see that once you click on that one, this will tell you about the Microsoft Innovator Educator Express. That
Allow me to introduce you to a few of my friends.
so
Hi,
you
everyone.
just need to go by learn.microsoft.com, learn.microsoft.com, and you can have a lot of options here to explore. The next one is the Google. Once you go with the grow.google.com, you can have this one. Explore a range of useful digital tools and courses, and by clicking on growing my professional life, you can find out a lot of different options and courses. You just need to click on that course, register yourself, and then go ahead, attempt it. The material will be free of cost, and once you want, like you want to go for the certification, they will ask you some fee, and after paying the fee, you will have to appear in the exams, and they will send you the certification for this one. There are a lot of certifications. Whatever the certification you're looking for, you can go ahead and do it with this one. So a lot of things. Sometimes this page appears in Arabic. On the bottom, you can click on this one and change the page to English as well. I hope you got something new from this session. If you have any questions, because I unmute you, and you can ask the question over here. You can unmute yourself and you can ask the question. That's all from my side for today's session. We have 8 minutes left to end this session because this session is based on 2 hours. So we have 8 minutes. If you have any questions, you can ask them, please. If you have any questions, you can ask me, please. It's time for question answers. Are you there? We are approaching end of the session, so it's time for signing off. If you have any questions, you can ask me, please.